So for this video, I wanted to talk about the top 100 One Piece characters. Now, don't worry, I'm only going to talk about the top 20. I'll leave links in the description so you can check it out for yourself, the full 100. And it was kind of interesting, some of the places that we got in here, like who came in the top 10 or whatever. But definitely, like, overall, it kind of gives you a grasp of where Japan, like, feels regarding which characters and whatnot. And also, I think that this might indicate if anybody is going to be a new Straw Hat, who it will be. Now quickly, number 20 is Bon Clay, 19 Brook, 18 Eustace Kid, 17 Doflamingo, 16 Frankie, 15 Crocodile, 14 Shanks, Shanks should be higher, 13 Usopp, which is interesting because mad people love to hate on Usopp and yet still popular as hell, 12 Marco, and 11 Nico Robin. Nico Robin should be like number 2 or 3, I'm just saying, but alright, so that's the top from 20 through 11. Now coming in at number 10 is Boa Hancock. Now Hancock hasn't even been in the series since what, like the beginning of the time skip. I mean, we've had her in the anime specials or whatever, but to see that her popularity is still unwavering, I honestly wouldn't be surprised, because at the end of the day, certain aspects of the story, while of course it's all up to Oda, a big chunk of it is like they use data, they crunch numbers at the end of the day. This is a business, let's keep it real. So the more popular characters are, the more they will be likely to either input them in some way, flashbacks, just memory talk, mentions, anything. So I honestly wouldn't be surprised if we get more Boa Hancock real soon, but I mean, it's Boa. What can you say, bro? Number 9 is the reason why I think we might get a new Straw Hat, people. Coming in at number 9 is the dude that I'm like, make him a Straw Hat. Make him a Straw Hat. Bartolomeo. He came in number 9, placing above some of the other Straw Hats, including Usopp, Brook, Robin. Is like, make him a Straw Hat, and I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they are going to do a new Straw Hat, it would be him, because I think one of the things that they use, like being realistic, is, do people give a fuck about this character? Like, if no one gives a shit about him, they're not going to put him in, and he's placing higher than other people, and I remember hearing that one of the reasons why One Piece started exploding in popularity was because of the Chopper arc. Chopper's popularity, people love Chopper. Bartolomeo's coming in top 10, so if you see a Straw Hat on his head, I'm just saying. Coming in at number 8 is Nami, her chest brought, no, let me stop. Nami, come on, is a Straw Hat. So anybody that's a Straw Hat that's in the top 10, I'm really not surprised, but we haven't seen Nami in a long time, so for her to still be, people still thinking about her, they're using their arms a lot. Coming in at number 7 is Tony Chopper. Even without being in the manga for, what, like a year now, he still is as popular as ever. I mean, people love him. To be honest, I thought it would have been a little bit lower because, again, he hasn't been in the manga in a long time, but that just goes to show how much the Japanese people really love them some Chopper. Coming in at number 6, it's like, yo, they even had to put a little note there as well. Even after death, this dude is still popular as ever. Ace, baby. Ace still riding right there. It's like, that's why we always going to get the homages, not only because it's great storytelling and it connects to the main character, Luffy, and everything, but just people fucking love us some Ace, man. I'm right there with you. Like, I'm so glad that people don't forget. That's one thing I love about manga readers. We don't forget about the great sacrifices that characters have made, and it's like, still to this day, people love Ace. But coming in at number 5 is a brother, a rival brother, so to speak, for that ranking. Sabo, baby. Sabo, since he's come, like, he's one of the reasons why Dressrosa really got hyped. People, like, when Sabo showed up, people were like, so I'm not surprised at all that he made it. Top 5, maybe a little shocked. Like, I would have seen top 10, but top 5 is like, damn. I don't ever see him becoming a Straw Hat because, like, he's part of the Revolutionary Army and he has his own thing going on. But, yeah, I think we'll be seeing a lot more Sabo based on, like, how much people love him. Number 4, Sanji. He's still got all the ladies giving him them votes. Sanji, not a shocker at all. If any of the big 3 are in the top 5, and by big 3, I'm referring to Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji, they're the fucking people that people love. Of course they're going to be in there. So, Sanji right there, number 4. But number 3, Roronoa Zoro. Like, I'm sure Sanji, if he could talk right now, he'd be like, fuck that shit, how dare he place that stupid swordsman, but he did, bro. I mean, it's Zoro, those one-liners always win. Number 2, somebody that, at first I thought no, but I would really love to see him join the Straw Hats, even if it means that, like, he has to do like what Frankie did when he left, you know, his peoples and whatnot. Law. Like, Law, everything that he's been through, his tragic backstory, he just fits so perfectly, and it would add so much more muscle to the Straw Hats if he joined. And I wouldn't necessarily want him to bow down. I would want him to be like a Zoro or a Sanji, where it's like, at the end of the day, I'm my own man, but this dude, I respect him and look up to him. Like, you know, he's awesome, so I'm going to definitely follow him, and I really hope that at some given point that happens with Law. Like, He's so fucking awesome, and he brings such a great dynamic to the team of badassery. And coming in at number 1, to be honest with you, Luffy. Like, I honestly, I don't know. I just, Luffy is, don't get me wrong, I'm not bashing Luffy in any which way, but to come on number 1 on top of Law, Zoro, Sanji, Chopper even, I don't know if that, is that legit? I mean, you know, if it is, whatever, but I think that just people loved a lot more characters than Luffy, because Luffy is very simple. We all love Luffy, you know, we love him, he's awesome, but we don't really take it to that next level where it's like, Luffy is the best, Luffy over Zoro, Luffy over Sanji. Is like, to see that, I don't know. I personally think it probably should have been somebody else. Personally, I thought maybe even fucking Sabo, or not Sabo, but like Zoro, Sanji, Law, any one of them I think would have been number 1. So that Luffy came number 1, I don't know. What do you guys think about that? And overall, what do you think about these top 20 or top 100 for that matter? Again, I'll have a link in the description so you can check it out for yourself. Most popular. Did somebody surprise you? And do you think that based on these results, we could see a new Straw Hat with either Bartolomeo or Law against Sabo? I highly doubt that would ever happen. And I personally wouldn't even want it because he's so high into his other things that it's like, there would be no point. And just your overall thoughts. But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, if you could do so as well, that'd be awesome. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.